Well done, Charlotte. You've just won this latest Argo Ladies race here at Whitwick Manor on Prince Massini. In the end, you only had one opponent, and that was ridden by Annabelle Dalton. How did the race unravel?
Well, I jumped off. We both jumped off together, and then going down about the 6th fence, mine winged it, and I think it just disheartened Danny's horse, and he sort of gave up, and mine kept going in his own genuine manner that he always does.
And with only two runners, how difficult is that for you tactically with just the one opponent?
Yeah, it does become a bit more of a very tactical game, because obviously you don't want to go too slow and then turn into a sprint, but at the same time you don't want to go too fast and end up having nothing left at the end if it did sort of turn into a race. But
yeah, and you were out in front coming to the last, and when you got to the last, there was a bit of an ooh from the crowd. What was all that about?
Well, my horse, there wasn't really much of a stride there, and he's not the sort to go and fiddle and pop it, and he just sort of dived at the fence completely and luckily got away with it. But
Now you ran in a Hunter Chase, I believe, recently. What was that? How did that go?
Yeah, it was a 3 1/4 mile around Fontwell, and he was going very well 3 out, and made a bit of a clumsy error at 3 out, and I came out the side door probably. Yeah, he would have gone very close.
Charlotte, Prince Massini, now, does your dad train it?
Yeah, well, Dad's down as trainer. He works full time in the week, so me and Mum ride him out and do him. But yeah, Dad then on a weekend will ride him, and it's a family effort really.
And what sort of training facilities have you got, or do you just ride him on the beach or something?
Well, we've got a small holding of our own, so we just work around the fields, and we're lucky that we've got a bit of a bank there and a field that's big enough to canter around and do a lot of long work. And they work quite hard at home on the limited facilities, and then we take them to Timborne's or Brimpawlins on a Sunday, and we use their gallops to give them a proper piece of work.
Prince Massini, you're going to go to Stratford-on-Avon, do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely worth an entry, I think, and we'll see how it comes out. I think probably go quick ground by then, which wouldn't be to his favouring, but yeah, we'll see how it goes and see what happens close to the time.
You think he'd get the 3.5 miles?
Definitely, 3.5 miles is going to help him somewhat. He'll go every yard of it.
Now, Charlotte, just tell us a little bit about you. I believe you were the leading novice point-to-point rider last year.
Yes, I was leading novice lady last year. I started riding last February when I turned 16, and been lucky enough to have a few very nice horses to ride and a few people who've just sort of stuck by me and have kept me going.
And where do you live? Where's home now?
It's a place called Pontypridd. It's about 9 miles from Cardiff. Very easy to get to, and it works for us.
Charlotte, Pip Jones, Jodie Hughes, Lucy Rousell, all top lady riders from Wales. Are you hoping to be the next one on that long list?
Well, I'd love to be the next one on that list. Whether I'll be lucky enough and good enough to is another thing. But yeah, I'll do my best.